Hello, my Donnas. Welcome to Word for Your Mother Tarot. My gamer's here, so you'll probably hear him ranting in the background. Just ignore it. That's what I do. Sometimes it's weirdly funny. He's quite the character when he wants to be. Okay, this is going to be a usual suspects, and I really like. I'm just kind of going by the seat of my pants. I ain't really got nothing going on. I didn't have for the other reading either, and this is kind of similar. It's like you're okay. Because we've got the Empress and family. So you, in the other where you were safe in the castle, unassailable in the fortress, but you were also unavailable to somebody. But you are secure in your domain. You are hunky-dory. And then we have the puppeteer, which we also had in the last reading, which is bizarre. And then we have the hanged man. Okay. So I think what's happening, because we have the Knight of Swords, which we also had in the Ten of Pentacles. You're fine. You are hunky-dory. But you are feeling, I think you are dethroning the tyrant. Somebody's taken just a little too much of your liberty away. They think that they're entitled to do that, and you're fixing to set the record straight. That's what I think. You feel like you've been manipulated. And we had the hanged man in the last reading. And the moral of that story is that this lesson is over. And you dethrone the tyrant. Still very angry. Okay, let me get this over here. And I haven't cheated whatsoever at all. That's not true. Yes, I saw this one accidentally, and this is man of the hill, the king of the hill, okay? And you dethrone the tyrant, because this is upside down. That's the only one I've seen that I haven't shared. Anyway, we're all up to date. And I've got to turn you this way, or you won't fit. A lesson about the puppeteer, a lesson about manipulation, a lesson about control and tyranny, a lesson about money and patience, and maybe a lesson about anger. But you cut yourself free. You free yourself. You do. You use that sword. And as I've been doing lately, I have a card out for a random dude, and I have an old dude. Harold and dude. For the old party. Hey, now. Get off my feet. Queen of Cups, you and your great big heart. Wheel of Fortune. Well, I don't know what that is. And it's in the conversation, a big reveal. Four of Pentacles, you are cutting them off. The big reveal. There's also a conversation that happens at an event that I read in the other reading as one that you intend to avoid. You're not available. But it's going to happen somewhere. You're cutting them off. You're going to do it on your own. This is not fixable. Broken vase, hardship, misfortune, trial, overcome crisis, 2 steps back, change of state, grief, fix it, opportunity. Ooh, but it won't last. Pressure, burden, destroy, adversity, accident, disappointments, and setback. You come a long way. Character is built on pain. I know I keep saying that, but you know it's true. You know it's true. Judgment. You deserve better. And this is settling. You and your great big heart. You deserve better, and you choose to give it to yourself. All about me now. Right? Shooting star. On your hopes, your dreams. Getting back on track. First you take family was first thing out the gate, so I know it's important to you, right? And you're the leader of the family. Or you're dethroning a tyrant. You're not going to be pushed around and manipulated like that. Oh my God. Oh hell no. Dun, 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 dun. Off you go. You cut your puppeteer strings. You cut your strings. You're freestanding. You're a puppet of your own. No more, no more reacting to detach to, well, you're sick of the fight. Okay. Once again, we are clarifying with the unveiled tarot, and the heartscape is your sidekick, but it's the weak one, so I transpose these places. But it's the heartscape and the unveiled, and it's a rabbit deck. I always say Wayfair, but it's Lewis Art. And then we have the best side of young Harold here, the White Rider, and we have old dude, the Green Rider, because he is your huntsman. Queen of Cups. Show me the Queen of Cups in the Wheel of Fortune. The Moon. Donna, why won't you tell me? Why won't you tell me? Three of Pentacles. Trust the process. Just trust the process. You're probably tired of being thwarted. Maybe you don't even you really don't know yourself. So maybe it's just trying to move forward a little bit every day. And what we got here? I believe that was it. And the Nine of Cups reversed. Yeah, you're playing it close to your chest because you're not sure of what you're doing either. Maybe you're afraid of fully committing to this. You're not going to come out and talk about it because you don't want your space to be overrun by circus individuals. You value your peace. You want your space. Just trust the process. We'll find a way to do this without me giving up my space. The conversation, the Hanged Man, my space is important. What is your... The change of perspective turns the Wheel of Fortune, right? And it's about your value in your space. Ten of Pentacles and your money, the effort. I mean, you've put a lifetime of effort into creating a certain type of dream that shouldn't you have reasonable expectations of having that, right? Right? The ability to fulfill the dream where possible. Queen of Wands, well, you have high expectations. You do. This can also be Karen. This opens the door to Karen, but so did that. I'm disappointed to see Karen at the end of the lesson, though. Six of Swords. Well, see, you're at it's the end of the lesson, and it's just in time because you're also at the end of your patience, and Karen is emerging, and you escape just in time. Because we don't want to be Karen. That's a less than pleasing part of ourself. All women have it. You know you do. You open your mouth and your mother comes out, right? We don't want to go there. It's cringe. But the great mother is in all of us, and she is a Karen. So anyway, you're going to do it on your own. The dark mother. Because this relationship is like a broken vase. You can't fix it anymore. Multiple times. Hardship, misfortune, trial. One thing after another. Crisis after crisis. The emotional hokey pokey. 2 steps forward and 1 step forward and 2 steps back. Change of state. Grief. To fix it, you can't fix it. The only opportunity here is to leave it behind. You're gonna, it's gonna collapse anyway. You can't fix this anymore. I mean, in the other reading there was an attempt to add a reunion with old dude, and I don't know why, but I went to 6 months. It won't last longer than 6 months. That's what what I said was all these promises, right? The promises of a new relationship and new boundaries and a new respect for each other, right? I said that within 6 months it'd be back to the same old, same old. Burden to destroy. A clean slate. Adversity. Dude will block you just because that's what he does. Accident. Ooh, disappointments and setback. So maybe it's a tower for good, something like that. You're going to do it on your own. There comes the devil. Dude will block you. Seven of Pentacles. I said this in the last reading. I said, oh, don't give up on us, baby. Because he don't want you to, he doesn't want to lose access to what you give. There's that conversation. There ain't no fixing this. There ain't no me and you. I've come too far for this shit. I don't hang with the devil. I don't got no fleas. You don't get no second chance. And here comes the devil. Don't you? It's not over till I say it's over. And then he breaks it. He's the reason that this relationship is broken. You just got to get away from him. Two of Cups. To be in alignment with yourself. It looks pretty cold there. This looks like chilly. This looks like real... What the hell is that? It's a blizzard on the outside, but it's hot on the inside. Oh, you all have got tension. Okay, so you're... it ain't over. But it's a good deal more cool. You've got control of that shit. You got Karen. Yeah, Karen's locked in the freezer. Yeah. Well, he's locked out. He's in the friend zone if in name only. Can't we just be friends? To extend that civil gesture that is so cringe you can't stand to. Ten of Swords. Oh, I can't. I'm not there yet. I'm not to friends yet. I'm really not. We can talk about it, but don't you come over. Don't you call me. We ain't friends. Friends in name only. It's an armed truce. Would be and it's you're being froze out. He's froze out. You come too far for that. I'm not gonna have it. Judgment. Bah. I'm not a sheep today. That's how the sheep got his wings. He trusted the wolf. There's a sheep with wings there. They do fly around, don't they? Or were they jumping? An old mattress commercial. I don't think I've ever seen a sheep with wings, but that one's definitely got them. Eight of Cups. I am out of here. Take my wings and fly, Robin, fly. Okay, it's all about me now. Shooting star up to the sky. Okay. King of Wands. Why? Back to plan A. Back to the plan. Back to the focus. Back to my purpose of doing it on my own. I'm gonna have to do it on my own because he had one job, he never did it. Now I'm gonna have to do it on my own. Back to it's all about me. It's what I say, it's what I do. Four of Cups. Oh, well, that star is fading. No longer enthused with him, barely keeping your head above water. Treading water. Just about to drown, trying to put up with his ass. It's all about me. I got to get out of this. This is too deep. This is too much. It's just too much. It's more, I can't. I'm going down. Page of Wands. Don't leave me. I need you. He's got to do it on his own. He's got to be, he's got to walk the walk. See, here's the child, here's the man, but he's got to, this is truly him. The Page of Wands, right? The crisis. Well, he put himself there. He's going to have to get himself out, and you are not going to be available, right? That's the truth. He's got to stand or fall. Okay, now we're going to have, while this is percolating in my brain, we're going to have a look at these tea leaves. And they should be considered as standalone fortune cookie kind of things because they could be you. They could be him. They could be the cashier at the Piggly Wiggly. They could be your Aunt Joan. Okay? Ooh. And, oh, heaven forbid, I don't want to see that. Okay, it's not Aunt Joan. But, anyway, take it as it see fit. As you see fit. Take it as it resonates. If you see something that amuses you or resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Help me be seen. I appreciate it greatly. The more input you give me, the better stories I can tell you. I can tell you that. Tiger. Doing something risky, taking a chance. Remember, oh, here's the chance we was taking. You decided to take the risk. You got a tiger by the tail. Ooh. Remember, tarot is a choice. It is a choice. This is a game. You know, I am storytelling. I'm telling you the best story I can get from these cards. And within this story, we're going to find a solution. You know, hopefully the light comes on and we get a message, something, a solution to our problems, a different perspective, some peace, a laugh or two. Right now, you got a tiger by the tail. Doing something risky, taking a chance. You decided to take the risk. Page of Cups. Oh, that apology. Did it change everything? Gonna give him another chance. Now, I'm watching you, though. I'm watching you. I don't trust you. Yeah, second chances. A second chance is looming. There's the request for it. And you're not available. 7 of Wands. You're just like, no. There's rules. There's boundaries. And I doubt that they... Well, the puppeteer. It's a game. No, you freed yourself. You're not just going to hook yourself up to another one so that they can jerk you around, mess up your day. You can't plan your own day because the crisis is always in town, right? Flowers, happiness. Well, happiness. Ooh. Oh, shit. Here we got the Frosty, the friends in name only. You don't want no contact. You want limited interaction. You don't have no more time for their lies. You don't, the limited interaction is because everything out of their mouth is a lie. You know the truth. They don't know you know. It's so hard to listen to their shit, right? The Lovers, that's him. That's him. Oh, dude. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, let's do a split on this too. This is what I did, and I already got the moon here with the Wheel of Fortune too. Okay, so we got the Wheel of Fortune and Page of Pentacles. The amount or effort you're willing to put into it. A brand new you, a brand new gig, a brand new idea, something nobody sees coming. But you committed to it wholeheartedly and decided to take that risk. But Spirit will not tell me what it is. Happiness. The truth brings you happiness. Valley, because you've been through it. Speaking your truth brings you. It brings you back your self-respect. It brings you back who you used to be. To speak your truth makes you strong. It disempowers him. You dethrone him with the truth. Because you've been through it. 10 of Wands. This has been a fucking drag. Almost more than I could stand. You had a couple of these in the other reading too. Queen of Cups. You and your great big heart. You did it. Ah, he had so much potential. Right? And you had an agreement. You had a plan. Page of Wands. I don't know why I bothered leaving him out, because he's the reason for the plan. He had one job and he didn't do it. It's always been about Harold in the basement. You've been through it for this kid, this ungrateful man-child who you're still saving him. 7 of Cups. When are you going to eat that apple instead of giving it away? When are you going to benefit from the fruits of your hard work? When do you get to benefit? Just for shits and giggles? What's that say? The Sun. Yeah. Spirit says your day is now. You get to benefit from the fruit of your labor now. The Chariot. It's time to go. All right, we're going to have a look at this. Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Well, this looks like a whole bunch of I told you to fuck off. Okay? And we've had like three Knight of Swords, and you are still the warrior of truth, and you're getting ready to lay it on the line with dude. Ooh, he better back up because Empress trumps. No. Karen is on her way out. You're trying to escape like a grown-up with the truth. It could probably, a fork in the road. They don't want you to go. They're trying to hinder your process because that's what dude does, right? He's the boulder in your stream. It's not over till I say it's over. You belong to me. This is, don't give up on us. Don't go, don't go. All these promises. Queen of Wands. There's Karen. Karen is out. Well, you won't have him. You cannot be pleased. Queen of Wands again. Not only you have revenge in your heart, and you're going to get him back. This is going to be loud and ugly and messy. You tried to escape like a grown-up. I guess life wouldn't let you. Revenge is in your heart, though I have to wonder how hard you tried. It's, like I said, once Karen gets out. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Okay. I have found that this assists me greatly. Yeah. Let's do it like that. I'm tired of getting them things upside down. Okay, we're going to look at the oracle and we're going to clarify them with the rabbits here, the Wayfarer rabbits. And then we'll I don't know, my favorite thing to do about dude is ignore him. Yeah. I don't know. See? That's what you say too. Out of sight, out of mind. You're not even thinking about him. Okay. All right, we'll ignore dude because he's not on your mind. And when I talk about him, it just makes you irritated. It makes you think about your failure versus your success. I don't want to talk about him. I don't want to talk about any of them. I don't want to talk about them. It's over. Done. Done talking. Life force. I'm getting my life back. It's me. Charge ahead. I've come a long way. And my health is improving because I'm creating a stress-free life for myself. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, everything's looking good. This is ending. This lesson is over. There's the Knight of Pentacles. The boulder in your stream. 3 of Swords. 9 of Swords. You've lost all trust in him. I hope you're not still there. This is over. You know it's over. Your heart's not in it. You're not going to let him hurt you anymore. You withdraw. And he's like, oh, baby, don't go. So that's going on. A slow ending of a relationship. Well, I'd rather be anywhere but there. And you're like, don't talk to me about it either. Because, look, the lovers, it's a very touchy subject. You don't want to talk to him. You're not talking to him. You're standing your ground. And it's over. The world. You're telling him to get out. A new beginning without dude. Life force. She's sucking the life out of me. Give me back my life. The Page of Wands. Dude had one job and he didn't do it. You thought you had an answer to one problem, but instead you got two. He's sucking the life out of you. You're going to have to do it on your own. It's back to business as usual. That is Harold in the Basement. That is the family that you take care of also. A request, somebody wants to talk to you. Can you give me $10? See, that's the crisis that never ends. That's business as usual. Same shit, different day. The Hierophant. You're still trying. He's got a lot of potential. We'd like to see him make it. I think you also hold yourself back from a bigger life, a greater purpose. You distract yourself from your true purpose with this never-ending little crisis. Instead of you save it over and over and over instead of moving on to what Source has in store for you. You're treading water, but you're going down. You're barely making it. Seven of Pentacles. You've given too much. This is, if it was going to work, it would have worked. Listen to your gut, because now you know what doesn't work. Now you know how not to do it. And your health returns as you lessen the stress in your life. Ace of Pentacles. We talked about minimizing and letting go of what you didn't need earlier, and you're letting go of stressful things. And this Ace of Pentacles that was supposed to be so much help to you and wasn't, has been a very, very stressful thing. And you're going to let go of it. And then your health improves. No is a sentence. You don't want it. You reject it. He wants you to come back, but he can only call, and you are resolute. And you can see the positive effect not being around this stressful situation has had for you. Can we look at, well, the King of Wands is on the table. In all his forms. And so, okay, the King of Wands, the Tyrant. Dethroning the Tyrant. But I don't know what, I haven't really seen, except that you are not available to this constant crisis. Show me the King of Wands. Thinking about him right now. You're always wondering, do they got enough to eat? Your child, Harold and Mom. Martha and Harold, John, or, you know. All right. Oh, it's over. Like, this dude does not get an explanation. He doesn't get any more explanations. See the other reading. Because every time, it's a hokey pokey. You can't even, there's a crisis, a hidden crisis. They spring it on you. It's always something. And you can't see it coming. And you've said yes to something else. Something else is in motion now, and you just, I mean, you're moving away from him, right? But this other thing that you have set in motion also takes you away from the constant crisis. You're just not available. Because you're not going to continue putting in effort. Okay, you can consider that a mask. You love them, but they got the devil in them. There's the family. You got a bad seed. Time to put distance between yourself and the bad seed. You got options. You got other kids. I got other kids. Fuck. Yeah, it's been a bad time. Difficult for an entire lifetime. Yeah, but you gave him the best. Did you spoil him? You just wanted everybody to be happy. And they are not now because they have to stand. They're going to have to be happy on their own. You're no longer going to cater to their needs, and they can see that it's coming down around them. They have to stand. It's clear. That's for the one that's been wanting to come back, or he's on his way back around. There's some, he's always on your mind anyway. I mean, this whole, it's all about him. I'm so sick of him. Okay, here's old dude. Dethroning the tyrant. It's a game. I also saw the Nine of Pentacles. You intend to win it. You and your great big heart. Is this still more playing XYZ? Because I'm so sick of playing XYZ. Oh, but there he is. He's your biggest tool. You're going to keep him. See, because he's still you've lured him in. He had one job. He still got that job. There's his job. It's to be a role model for the family. To save Harold in the basement. Well, is dude aware of this? Because he can't do it. He's not trying to do it. Look, he's just sitting there. He's not doing anything. He's aware of this. Maybe he knows more than you let on. And he's done putting effort into this. He has no intention of saving this guy anymore. He can do it on his own. And you can go to hell too, lady. He's sad he ever got into this relationship. He's dealing in the character is built on pain. Dude's done some growing. Well, he deserved it. He deserved everything he got. He's not that great. I don't care for dude too much. But just like your failures are yours, so are your successes, and he's come a fair bit. And he's treating himself better than he was. I can't believe I ever let myself get roped into this shit. There's the Empress. What did I ever, upside down, what did I ever see in that hag anyway? Ooh, or her kid. Well, this was the dream. Because it wasn't either, it wasn't always what did I ever see in that hag or her kid. It was his hopes and dreams, Donna. You were his hopes and dreams at a point. And this ne'er-do-well, bad seed came between the two of you like a wedge. He don't know why you're still waiting, because this should be over. What the hell are you waiting for? He's done everything he could do. I mean, it is what it is. He refuses to look inside. There's a part of him that feels entitled. It's his happy. You just live in it. But in defense of dude, no one could have done the job you set him to. And it's tore him up too. You're not the only one that needs to heal. Everybody, healing for everybody except for Harold. We're going to beat him with a stick. Everybody this is just a good relationship ruined by their children. Okay, here's your summary and advice. Your advice is it's the Four Swords. Rest up and value your peace. Peace is what today is all about. Because you're feeling better. When you eliminated, you put distance between yourself and all this constant stress, and you started to feel better. You feel rejuvenated. You've got mental peace and relaxation. You're coming out of anxiety, chronic stress, and chaos. You're exiting that. You're entering calmer shores. That was your desire, was to escape like a grown-up, and maybe Karen is entering the building. Okay, if you make it out without Karen, it'll be a miracle. Flame of courage. Ignite the flame of courage, lighting the path of bravery amidst the shadows of fear. Great adventure. Take a risk. Venture forward, even if you're afraid. Be mindful of Karen. Ladybug, you're lucky. That'll bring the devil faster than anything. Your goals are about to manifest in remarkable ways. Dreams are coming to fruition. Didn't I say that word earlier? Why should you not experience the benefit of the fruits of your, what the hell ever? Stop and enjoy this moment. It is important to let things flow at their natural pace. Once you don't let Karen out of control. Rest assured that in due course of time, your wishes will come true. Sit. Repeat with me. Thank you for showing me that this issue is already solved. Thank you for showing me it's all good. Focus your mindset on what you can control instead of what you can't. The world is your oyster. Elevate your thought patterns so that you can attract abundance into your life. You are what you believe you are. Thank you. No matter what happens, no matter how far you seem to be away from where you want to be, never stop believing that you will somehow make it. Have an unrelenting belief that things will work out, that the long road has a purpose. And you do. You ain't never been no half-asser. Leave it in the comments. Don't let Karen out of that box.